You know, over the past few years, many of us spent extra time at home. And that means we've appreciated the personal design touches that make a house cozy and comfortable. Some of us have even adapted our dwellings in new ways, from creating functional home offices to upgrading the appliances that we use the most. And in spite of a nationwide slowing in the housing market in 2022 and rising interest rates, Denver and its suburbs have remained some of the most highly sought after real estate in the country. So if you're thinking about making a move this year, I've rounded up the top 6 trends that I think will influence design in 2023. Things to keep your eyes on as a buyer, and some ideas about how you might incorporate them into your current home as a homeowner or a seller to increase your home's value. Number 1 is home offices. You know, over the last few years, it's no secret that people have loved working from home, and nobody's adapted the remote work trend quite like Colorado, with nearly 24% of its professionals doing a majority of their work from home. As a result, I've noticed more dedicated space for home offices in both resale and new builds, with some unique features like glass doors so that the at-home professional can keep an eye on their children or pets. Soundproofing panels to help prevent the noise from other areas of the house going into the office, especially on those Zoom calls. And hard flooring options, which makes it easy to roll back your chair and do the office cleanup. Number 2 is increasing natural lighting. Now, we've heard this before. This has been a design trend going on for a long time, as homes across the country have been incorporating this concept of more natural light to reduce the reliance on artificial lighting. However, in order for this to really work in your area, you gotta receive a lot of natural light, which makes Denver one of the top cities in the country for incorporating large windows to capture our nearly 300 days of sunshine each year. This allows Denver homeowners to reduce their dependence on energy consumption and enjoy our wonderful sunshine-filled days. Number 3 is radiant floor heating. Heated flooring is another trend I'm seeing, and it's not just for the bathrooms anymore, because we have a lot of options when it comes to flooring right now. We have tile, we've got stone, polished concrete, and engineered hardwoods, all that make a lovely statement in a home. However, as easy as they are to maintain, they can be a tad chilly, especially on our cold winter days. Radiant heating is a great solution and comes in the form of hydronic or water-based radiant heat, or subfloor electrical mats, both of which work by diffusing heat up through the floor and making it much more comfortable to walk on. Number 4 is higher amounts of insulation. You know, I was recently on a new home tour, and whenever they talk about energy efficiency, everyone immediately thinks about using solar panels, better windows, low-flow fixtures, and of course Energy Star appliances. All things that builders are now doing to help create what's called a net zero home. However, let's not forget about a simple as well as accessible means of improving energy efficient for a house, which is to improve its insulation. Blown-in insulation, replacing outdated fiberglass bats with natural hemp insulation, and also using silicone sealants to fill the cracks around windows and doors, all of which aid in the building becoming a more effective air and moisture barrier, allowing the home to be much more energy efficient. And number 5 is lighting as a design feature. Going back to lighting, with a lot of us spending more time at home, it's becoming clear that we need the right lighting for specific tasks and for different times of the day. Result builders and homeowners are reconsidering ways that they're lighting homes and using light fixtures to change the usability and the mood of their interior spaces. Specifically, working from home professionals are rejecting that bright, flat overhead light and replacing it with lamps or task-specific options. Also, the layered approach to lighting, such as using a combination of under-the-cabinet, task, and ambient lighting in the kitchen, which enables homeowners to tweak the level of light that they're using based upon the time of day and what they're doing. In 2023, we expect to see more statement chandeliers, pendants, and wall sconces in a variety of shapes and materials. Around your home or tour a new one and take note of the amount of natural light in the home and see how you can complement it by using this trend of layered lighting. Now, number 6 is more vibrant color palettes. Well, finally, after many years of whites and grays, the more vibrant colors are finally coming back as a way to add character and dimension to homes. This year, you're going to see a combination of the warm and earthy neutrals, the jewel tones, and the big one is shades of red and pink, which are particularly popular since Pantone color of 2023 is Viva Magenta, just like my vest, which the company describes as powerful, joyful, and empowering. Major paint brands have responded with the newest releases. So, Benjamin Moore's color of the year is Raspberry Blush, which is a sort of pinkish coral. Sherwin-Williams is embracing the warmer neutrals with a blushing beige. And Bear's Choice for the year is a creamy off-white that's warmer than the stark whites we've been trending over the last few years. Now, if you're planning to put your home on the market soon, it's better to play it on the safe side. Avoid extremely bold or bright color choices, especially when it comes to things like paint or fixed finishes like tile and countertops. Instead, you could try incorporating pops of color throughout the house with throw pillows, throw blankets, ottomans, art, and accessories. My name is Peggy Durstoff, and I'm a realtor at Live Denver Suburbs, powered by HomeSmart. Remember, before taking action, it's always wise to consult with a real estate professional to understand how specific updates that you're considering and upgrades will affect your property's value in your local market, and what to look for in your new home if you're buying that will keep you ahead of the curve. To connect with me and share my insights with you for your situation. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.